Everyone, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A11 has been out for a couple of months now, and I finally got my hands on it, so I wanted to go ahead and do a quick tutorial on exactly how to use this particular tablet. Now there's a lot of really cool fun stuff here, and for the most part it's a pretty basic type of tablet to go ahead and use. Now on the exterior, you're going to be getting this pretty big sized display. You're supposed to kind of use it this way where the front camera is at the very top. You have some speakers on the sides of this particular tablet. At the very top, you do have your power button, as well as a volume up and down button, a little bit of a microphone hole here. At the side button, you do have your SIM card and your micro SD card, which we'll talk about in a second. USB-C port right at the very bottom right over here. And on the back side, you do have your camera. So it's nice you do have a little camera built inside of this particular tablet as well. Now, the first thing you might want to try doing is to try actually inserting some sort of a SIM card inside of your particular tablet. So if you have the Tab A11 and you're trying to insert that SIM card or an SD card, depending on the version of your tablet, at the very bottom of it, you should be able to see this particular hole right here. So if you see that, all you're going to have to do is take your SIM card eject tool, and you can go ahead and insert that right inside of your particular hole right there. So you should be able to go through, kind of slide that little hole in, and from there you should be able to go through, and then you can go through and kind of pop it out. So it takes a little bit of time. You can see I just popped it out right here. You can slide this thing out just like so, and then you can go ahead and basically insert that micro SD card or that SIM. I don't know why it's so hard to get this thing out now, but you can see you have this little SIM card right here, and from here you can go through and insert it if you want to. You can take it out, you can replace it, and then you can go through here. I guess there's no SIM, I think it's just micro SD. And then whenever you're ready, you can go and slide this thing back in, and that's it. You are basically ready to go. Now, when you first open up your Galaxy Tab A11, you're going to first come into its lock screen. So this is what the lock screen looks like. You'll see you'll have some widgets, you'll have some notifications maybe at the bottom, the date, the time will be up here. Now what you can always do is you can go through and you can hold down on your lock screen like this, and you can always kind of customize your lock screen. So you can come right into here and you can go through and you can kind of change out your, the time, like the way your time looks. If you want to make things, a little bit thicker or not as thick, depending on what you like, you can go through and customize all of that. You have the ability of kind of customizing a lot of different things here. So that's something that's really, really cool. And from here, whenever you're done, you can go and click on the Done button in the top right, and then you'll basically be done with that. Now you can also swipe up when you're ready, and you'll basically come into this particular page. Now within this page, this is your home screen. So you had your lock screen before, then you have your home screen. So now what you can do is you can basically kind of customize this further, whichever way you want. So from here, you can go through and you can kind of see your status bar at the top. You'll have lots of different apps and widgets that you can go and customize. You can move around a widget and move around an application whatever way you want to. So that's something that's really cool. You can go through and move around an application as well the same exact way. If you want, you can hold down on an application like this if you want to remove it, or a widget if you want to remove it. It's kind of up to you. And you can hold down on your home screen entirely if you want to customize the home screen. So just like the lock screen, you also have the capability here to customize the home screen. You have the dock at the bottom. The dock always stays there, so you can always move around applications at the dock as well. Now if you want to see all the application inside of your Galaxy Tab A11, you can swipe up at the bottom and you will see all the applications. So not all your applications will be housed inside of that main panel of your home screen. Some of them, but all of them will be housed inside of this particular panel here. So kind of keep that in mind. Now on top of that, when it comes down to the buttons in the nav bar within this particular device, you have to remember that you have to use the nav bar to kind of use this particular tablet. So if you open up an application like the Photos application, how do you go through and go back home? Well, there's a little bar at the bottom that'll take you back home. It's that circle button right here that will take you back home. So no matter what application you're in, it will always take you back home. Now, if you want to go back into a previous page, let's say you're in the settings application and you go to sound and you click on ringtone, but you want to go back to the previous page, you can just tap on that back button right there and it will take you back to the previous page. Now, beyond that, what you can also do is you can split screen multitask inside of this device as well. Now, split screen multitasking is something that's really cool. It allows you to have multiple applications open at the same time, so you can kind of use them at the exact same time. So to do this, what you want to do is you want to open up an application that you want to split screen. So in this case, I can just open up the Google Play Store. Now, these three lines right here will take you into the Recents panel. So right here, it'll take you right into Recents. Now, what you can do here is you can tap onto the top little button on top of that little icon right here. So I can tap right here, and what I can do is I can open up the application in split screen view. So now I get to choose the other application I want on the right side. So now if I want to choose a different application, let's say I want to open up Google Drive, well, I can open up Google Drive and I can have two different applications open at the exact same time. I can also use this middle button right here to kind of slide something back and forth. I can make an application bigger, smaller, depending on what I want to do. And that is another really awesome thing that I have the capability of doing here. And if you want, you can always just exit out of the application entirely and it will go back to normal. Now, another important thing too is basically screenshotting on the Galaxy Tab A11. So in order to screenshot on this particular tablet, you want to go and find your buttons at the top. So the top, you basically have your volume up and down buttons, as I mentioned before, and you also have your power down button. So you're going to basically be clicking on the power button and the volume down button at the exact same time. So if you click on the power button and volume down button at the exact same time, you will see that this screenshot was basically taken. So you can see right here, there's a little screenshot icon right over there. So again, volume down and power button at the exact same time, just click them, and you will see the screenshot taken. So now all you have to do is open up your gallery application and you will see this particular screenshot that was taken right over here. So you can see this application or see the screenshot right there, and that's going to be able to be there until you can send it out, you can edit it up, but that's basically all you really have to do there. It's a really, really basic process to screenshot. Now to screen record, this is another really important thing. So in order to go through and screen record on your Galaxy Tab A11, this will require you to get into the screen recording toggle. So swipe down from the top right corner right up here. This will show you your quick toggles. So from here, all you have to do is scroll down one more time, and you should be able to find a little screen recording toggle right over here. So right there, we have the screen recording toggle. You can tap on screen recorder, and you can go ahead and start the screen recording. So you can edit up these settings whichever way you want to. And from here, you can tap on start the recording, and that's basically how you essentially start it. So now your recording is basically started. You'll see that a little pop-up at the top will basically show you that you can pause the recording, stop the recording, and you can also swipe down to your notification panel and see your recording here. If you want to stop the recording, I can stop the recording by clicking here, or I can stop the recording by clicking here, and then the recording will basically be saved. So now what I can do is I can just go through and make my way back into my gallery application right over here, and that will basically show me, if I swipe again here, it will show me my screen recording that I basically just took. So from here, again, you can share this video out, you can send this video out whichever way you want to, or you can also just delete the video if you want to. So that's another really cool thing that you have the capability of having inside of your particular Galaxy Tab. Now, another really important thing between the Galaxy Tab 2 with the Galaxy Tab A11 is basically S Pen and Stylus support. So you might be wondering if the Galaxy Tab A11 does support some sort of S Pen. Now, the short answer of this is no. The Galaxy Tab A11 doesn't support any of the S Pens that Samsung has made. That is a little unfortunate, but we don't have that type of capability. Now, there might be some styluses that do support the Galaxy Tab A11. So if you're able to grab some styluses, they specifically have to state that they support the Tab A series. A lot of generic ones, like any of the cheap ones that you find that aren't even electronic, they're just like a little thing with a little tip at the end, those will 100% work here, I believe. But the S Pens, like the actual stylus pens that you're going to buy, they unfortunately do not work with the Galaxy Tab A series. They only work with the Tab S series and maybe some other spin-off tablets Samsung made, but they do not work on the Galaxy Tab Galaxy Tab A11. So keep that in mind. So if you're planning on buying an S Pen to make it work on this tablet, that is not going to be the case. That isn't really going to help you here. Now, the last thing I want to show you too is basically how to factory data reset your Samsung Galaxy Tab A11. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. The first way to do this if you want to factory reset it and it's actually turned on is by going through and basically making your way over to your settings application like this, scrolling over until you find a little panel that says something like general management, which is right over here, and you can swipe down on the side and you'll be able to see this reset option, which is right over here. Tapping on reset will allow you to come into this page, and from here you should be able to tap onto the factory data reset button, which shows up right here, and then you'll be able to factory data reset your particular tablet. Now the other option is by going through and actually completely using buttons. So if you want to use buttons basically to factory data reset, this would basically look like this. You turn off the tablet completely. So go through, completely turn it off. You want to hold both the power button and the volume down button until the screen goes black if it doesn't automatically turn off. Then what you want to do is you want to press and hold the power button and the volume up button at the exact same time. So keep holding down those buttons, and then when the Samsung logo appears, you want to release only the power button but keep holding the volume up button. So hold the power button, volume up button. When the Samsung logo comes up, let go of the power button, but keep holding down the volume up button, and then you'll eventually be in recovery mode. And from there, you can use the volume up and down button to basically, handle recovery mode. So that's another thing. Some people might get into some problems every once in a while on your tab. And if you ever get into a really big problem or a really big issue, you can just follow those steps to get into recovery mode. So that is basically how you go ahead and use your Samsung Galaxy Tab A tablet. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.